It's happening.
It's on. Oh damn.
God damn it. No, we recording like the audio. The bleep.
The bleed. No, you don't need the countdown and the bleed.
No.
You go in once it say.
Yeah, we just go in. Where my cord at? Maybe I can play the theme song. I know we can hear it in the headphone. As you see, we got fellas. We just had the ladies finish up. Damn it, we trying to get the fellas in here get situated. I ain't never been on podcast. I'm on podcast. This your first podcast, so to speak. God damn it! Well, welcome to Disorderly Conduct. ENT. We up in this one.
You got the headphones, nigga? I ain't getting none.
No, because I only got 4 headphone jacks. So I don't have a fifth one. You know. Oh yeah, you don't want to smash the pod.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Let me see if I can find the theme song.
I'm gonna be like a DJ. Put one ear on it.
We're gonna get started, but we're gonna get these likes and shares in first, then.
Hey, like, share, Disorderly Conduct.
Is this the song?
I like it.
Yeah, I think this is.
Oh man, there we go.
Can y'all hear that? Let me know if y'all can hear that song tonight, because I don't know. To my people out here in the crowd that's watching right now, make sure you like and share. While we liking and sharing.
Like a shirt for me.
Was outrageous, so much hate, but God is amazing. Chase the dreams, get it by any means. Well, not anything, because we dying in the streets.
See, this why you need social media, Otis. So you can share the podcast.
Hey, that's some weird shit.
God damn it.
Right. Can I cuss on it?
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
Everything like that.
That'll make you laugh. That'll make you think about good vibes.
Fellas about to get started, man. We sharing the shit.
Like some share some help a brother out. It's just sort of the conduct of we ride. We just out here hustling, working, searching, make our own way, making sure that we
Trying to get your own.
ain't no flexing.
I can say what I want to say. And that's from nobody. Like, hey, you see, oh, he did this. I ain't get nothing you said. That's what I get out there and do what I need to do. About 20 people. I know white people right now. About 20.
Yeah. Hey, that's 20 more than I had last time.
Sure is.
I'll take it.
All that. Let me need. I got you.
You share it on my page. I'm sharing to all the rest of these damn pages.
Yeah, watch him, man. Feel like you gonna steal my headphones.
Well, they heard all that slurping you just did right there, boy. Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
I'm gonna do better. Boy, you should look shit like that motherfucker.
Oh shit!
Boy, you gonna fly this out? You gonna be gone,
DCE. Damn it, man! I missed y'all, boys. But it's been a month.
Yeah,
we discussed this early. It's been a month since we've done this. The ladies went first, represented, and held it down. They asked us not to women bash. They said that they didn't bash us. Oh, they said that they didn't bash us. They said that they.
I missed it. I don't know.
But shout out to the ladies for holding
Shout
it
out
down.
to the ladies for sure.
Thank you,
Miss Terrence Simone, Miss Alyssa Thomas,
Thank you,
the wifey, Samantha Stewart,
right.
Miss Willie Bradley Brown, Sugar came through. They all held it down, man. I appreciate them. Pretty much. Damn it. Ladies came through. I don't know what they talked about.
It's real sinister over here. I'm sorry. I feel it's a lot of because we didn't sit in.
We didn't sit in on that, but that's cool.
It's like some.
I'm not scared. I'm not finna change.
I got something to say. What they said?
What if they said something about
What we
us
gonna
and
do?
then they actually just playing us to not say nothing really at the same
Clue,
time?
what you got to say about that? What did they say about? Did you hear anything?
Clue said he listened to a little bit.
What did you hear?
What's the
I listened
Help
to
us
a
out.
good amount of the ladies' podcast, and they did zero man bashing.
all right then?
Zero. It was like a
All right, we're gonna try it out.
1%. It was a 1%. None like a 1%.
So this is what we doing, fellas.
Okay.
I want to take time out and tell each and every one of you, thank you for coming through on this good ass Saturday night. First of all, you're here for a reason. I don't invite people over on this show here unless I believe in you.
What you trying to say?
On building mansions, this is like part 3. Yeah,
Part 3.
yeah. They say part 3 up there.
Okay,
Building mansions part 3.
brother,
Yeah,
part
okay.
3.
Building mansions part 3.
Why I went on part 1, brother?
Because I had another group of black men
Okay.
that came through and held it down. Then I had another group on part 2.
Part 2. Okay.
So
we made part 3.
you made part 3,
Hey, 3 times the charm.
and you're gonna make it again.
3 times the charm. Huh? Hey, come on now.
And you're gonna make it
We
again.
gonna do it. We gonna do it that way. So right.
So once again, I appreciate y'all for coming through and holding it down. Building Mansions is a podcast episode that I came up with where people of our youth, I should say our generation, black men especially, can have a round table, a brotherhood discussion, somewhere where we can feel comfortable as black men, talk about our issues, whatever we are going through in life,
What?
and give back, man. Not because, like I said earlier, man, we are at a stage in our life where we still figuring shit out, but we also done learned a lot of shit in the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, getting old, what? Getting old.
A lot of failures,
What? Getting old.
a lot of failures.
Yeah.
But those failures made us into the men we are today.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to start off. Let's quick, niggas, quick. Introduce yourself.
Not long. I got a long introduction, brother.
I'm just going on.
We're gonna go DJ. Go ahead, Mr.
I'm DJ Harlem James, aka Harlem. How you doing now? It's you next.
Man, it's your boy Clue, the co-host with the most on the mic for what you like, man.
Hey, that was smooth.
That was real smooth, wasn't it? Damn.
You go, Jay. I gotta think of something.
You gotta go online. Man.
You gotta go online.
Yeah. Huh. Just say you
Wow, my name
Here you
Otis.
go.
There you go.
God.
Yeah, my name Otis. Yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah,
Otis, that guy.
That
yeah,
guy?
that guy.
I like that. Otis, that.
I could say my slogan, but I ain't gonna say my slogan on here. Ain't no point of all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, things happen. You know the way the country is.
You sure this your first podcast, Otis?
Oh, most definitely. I'm just a cool guy, man. I'm made for it, I guess. You know? Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Oh, go to my brother next to Otis.
I'm Jay Brooks.
Jay Brooks, man. You're being modest right now, Jay Brooks.
Hey,
A real talk, you're being real modest right
Hey,
now.
yeah.
Let's just keep it 100
It's
right now. My
showtime.
man was on the
Hey,
news
it's showtime.
this week.
Mhm.
Local
Oh,
news, man. God damn it, promoting
Uh-huh.
Beard Tree and oils.
Yeah.
Talk about your company, man. Talk about what you got going on with that, brother.
Nothing. You know you're gonna put me on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
This is early.
This early.
Basically, it's just a natural beard oil that I make. I make myself, bottle it, label it, everything. You know myself. I do everything. I've been doing it for about 2 years, and it's been doing pretty good, man. You know. That's it.
What made you get started, brother?
Because man, I was having trouble. I had my beard was patchy. I always wanted a beard. Well, I ain't gonna say I wanted a beard, but I wanted, you know, I was trying to grow it and it was patchy. And I started doing research. And
What's some of the problems you was running into with, I guess, regular beard oil?
well, a lot of people, a lot of companies put like chemicals in their stuff and in their beards. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't helping. It wasn't good for me. So I decided to do something natural. You know, natural. You can't go wrong with natural.
All natural.
Yeah. So
You got beard oil.
I got beard oil, I got beard balm, beard mist, beard detox,
Beard gang.
beard wash,
Beard gang.
I got beard
gang,
t-shirts,
beard
beard
gang.
combs.
That's fresh.
Oh, this shirt you got on now.
The shirt he got on right
Yeah.
now, alumni.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
That's
More
it.
power, man. All blessings on that.
Appreciate it.
Real
appreciate
talk,
it.
man. Very, very honored to have you here, man.
Yeah, I got you, man. I got you.
Got this.
This my
Character, man.
I'm chilling right now, but this dude, this is my dog, right? This is my personal trainer. He don't know it yet.
Oh man, there you go. With that.
Got a lady comment. She say, if your beard doesn't catch attention, then you're in need of an intervention. I said what I said. Get your beard tree oils and herbs and then get them. Holla at my man. How can folks get in touch with you about your products, my brother?
You can catch me on my website. It's www.beardtreeoilandherbs.com, and you can DM me if I'm available. I can meet you. I also got him in my buddy. I got a buddy that he let me hold his stuff at his barbershop. It's called Style House Barbershop.
Okay.
His name is D Settles, and I got a few items in there, and that's basically it.
On your grind, man.
Yeah, I'm
so
trying, man.
We was talking about successes and failures. I'm gonna start with you, brother.
Oh man, you put me on the spot.
Yeah, I'm hitting you. I got one more for you before we
let me one more. Go
we
ahead.
warm it before we swing it around. Successes and failures. Let's talk about you and your business, man. Black man out here trying to do something. Black owned business, first of all. Talk about the struggle of, I guess, getting it started. What was your hardest point?
Black people not supporting you.
Hop right into that, didn't you? Black people not supporting you, huh?
Yeah, man, that's the first thing. We gotta support each other.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We all we got. The other struggle is basically just down yourself. Like, you want to do it, but you like you it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. You don't want to feel uncomfortable. People don't want to feel uncomfortable, and that's the thing. If you go ahead and jump, you never know what you might like. I didn't know the new Channel 11 was gonna contact me. You know what I'm saying? But I just took that leap. But I always been a gambler though. You know, from back in the day. You know, just from some street shit, some street stuff. You know.
You can say shit, bro. It's cool.
Okay, street shit. You know, I just always been a guy who's just been like, fuck it, what I got to lose. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where it comes from.
All right,
you know,
bro.
So.
I ain't gonna press you too much longer, but you hear it though. Shit.
You got me warm. I'm warming up now, but
so you warmed up now.
I'm warming up, but
what I got us here for, bros, is basically it's a round table, black men, where we can come together, like I said, and have a discussion about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. This ain't even about the ladies and whatever the hell they talked about. This is about us. We focusing on the issues that we got going on as black men and how we can be better. Or if you disagree with that statement or whatever, let's just have a conversation, fellas.
Let's talk, bro.
Okay, so first of all, black men, we the seasoned salt of the earth.
Hey.
We Larry's up in this month. We like the ham hock and the greens.
Oh boy.
You know what the ham
It
hock
matters.
It
The
matters.
nipple on the titty.
The nipple on the titty. Harlem, what are we?
The nipple on the titty?
The nipple on the titty.
That too? I wasn't ready. I'm sorry.
Hold on, what are we? What are black men? What are we?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's a good answer too.
No, I don't know.
Give me your response, bro.
Because look,
Talk to me.
I got something to say. It's like this. We are somebody. We're going to continue to be somebody. We're going to build to be somebody every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's some knowledge. Period.
So this is what you want tonight. This is what you want tonight. Right. So this is what you want tonight.
We got some crown.
He hit the crown earlier. He hit the crown.
I had to hit the crown because I'm a king.
We
Listen,
passed.
hey, you saw it. You saw it.
The kings wear crown.
King.
Yeah, it made
Wear a
sense,
crown.
Otis.
You see
It made
now.
sense, man.
Come on now. Don't
It made
like
sense.
that. Now you got like you don't know me like that. Okay. All right.
What happened to our brotherhood? Do you still feel like black men have a brotherhood amongst each other?
We do. But at the same time, I don't all the way think we do because we don't really support each other all the way. Some people, like we support each other, you know what I'm saying? Like Clue. I didn't know Clue. I'm gonna say that I didn't know Clue. He told me about his music, I'm gonna download, I'm gonna listen to it. I support, you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, Javen over here. I support him. When I first met him, I ain't know nothing about him. I was like, who is this sucker? You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Sucker.
I was like, who is this sucker? You know what I'm saying? He seemed cool. But I always say, man, like where everybody's all about a vibe. You know what I'm saying? I say it's a vibe, like Harlem. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing Harlem for a long time now.
Man,
You know, a long time. I ain't go to Cloverdale, but I knew him for a long time. You know, but yeah, it's just y'all always support, man.
Clue.
You know what
Do
I'm
you
saying?
think the brotherhood is broken amongst black men?
man, black men are weird as fuck, bro.
Talk about it.
Just gotta be honest. Like, black men are weird as fuck. It's like so many parallel universe type situations that black men live in at all times. Like, you the toughest nigga as fuck till you see the police.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta
Mm.
live in that duality.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that.
motherfuckers is out here living multiple lives at once, and it's just
But I agree with that
it's tiring.
statement. Let me ask you this, fellas. Do you feel like you have to be a different person at work than you are at home?
Shit, I don't.
You don't?
Nah.
I definitely
Yes and
do.
no.
I got you.
Yes and no.
I definitely
I
do.
feel like you
Somewhat.
I
Like
feel-
it's a best of both worlds, but I do have to turn on different shit.
Yeah.
You
Shit,
do.
like you said with the police, I have to turn on a whole different. I'm not even Harlem no more.
Right.
I'm Harlem James.
Harlem.
You know what I'm
James.
saying?
The last.
You know what I'm saying? Man,
Hey, it's real.
JB, you said no, or you
I
say
mean,
you
I
be
know-
yourself.
I know I'm myself. Like,
Okay,
I,
speak
I
to
mean,
that.
but this is the thing. It's the difference between me. Like, I study white supremacy, so I ain't really scared. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I just feel like
I mean,
Is it scared?
I'm
Is
not
it scared?
It's just
think
like
it's fair?
shit.
what
You
is
think
what?
it's fair?
What? I think people got to do what they got to do. I just know me. I'm a hustler. I believe in me, so I know if anything happen, I'm gonna make something happen. So, but I just feel like I study. So if somebody say something to me, I don't really get offended.
That makes sense.
I don't get it because I feel like that's what people want, a reaction out of you.
Clue.
So
You agree or disagree?
I mean, I agree to that effect. Like
Okay,
like
yeah.
me and Harlem was talking about earlier. Like, I'm interested and kind of fascinated that the institution of racism is like still a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
why does this still exist? Why is this something that people have to go through? And even to that effect, shouldn't I be the mad one? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can answer. I mean, I think I got the answer. I
Take-
mean, I just feel like
take it.
I just feel like, man, I feel like the white people have to act like that because we are black people are great. If you give us an inch, we're gonna take them out. So they gotta try to continue to oppress us. We'll take this motherfucker over.
oh, I'm
You know
not
what I'm saying?
disagreeing
Make
with
a
that
way out
point
of
at
no
all.
way.
What
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying is, like, to racists, both black people and white people, I mean, like, everybody can be racist, and a lot of black people are racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
Can I
a lot
disagree
of black
with you?
people,
Can I
you can't disagree, but I would like to hear your points as to why.
Okay, I just had this discussion with one of my cousins Saturday, man. Black people can't be racist because we can't stop nobody from doing nothing. We can't stop nobody from getting no loans. Now we could be prejudiced, but what does that mean? Racism and prejudice is two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me, black men.
That's if I go in the bank and a white woman, like, okay, I got a scenario. This is a true scenario. That happened to me. I went to the bank. I was gonna consolidate all my debt, right? The bank was doing a promotion, okay? They told me I could only do some of it. I had a white lady sitting right next to me doing the same thing. She was in school. Her husband was a business owner, and she told me out her own mouth. She said they letting her do it. They had just bought rebuilt a house. They bought a house and they refurbished it or whatever. And she said they let her do all they did. One income. They only told me I could do a certain amount. Another situation. I was working at FedEx before I started driving trucks. I got a cousin that got on. He came through the door with a white guy. He told me out of his own mouth, he got paid this much, and the white guy told him that he got paid more. I said, did he have experience? He said, no. I said, you didn't say nothing? He was like, nah, man, I ain't tripping. It's just a part-time job to me. That ain't the point. But they just let you know that white privilege is real. You know what I'm saying?
So how does that promote that black people can't be racist?
Can't be right because we can't stop white people from doing nothing.
Okay, so if
We don't. I mean,
okay,
let's be honest.
so I'm saying, follow me in this.
Okay.
We got a black-owned store, right? A black-owned corner store.
Okay.
And outside is the stereotypical black-owned corner store crew. Those rowdy bunch, those guys.
Mm-hmm.
A white dude by himself comes into this store. Could those people not intimidate him and deny him of services just because he's white and because of his race?
I mean, it wouldn't affect him because he got Walmart to go to, he got Kroger to go to. Shit.
No, but he came to this store. So he walked in this store. All the guys that were outside the store came in behind him and said, "Where you going?" Like white people would do black people in past situations, present situations. Okay. They cornered him in. So is that not a racist act?
It's racist, but he got so many other places to go. Say if it was a white person did me like that in Walmart, and I said, fuck this shit, I'm going to black. How many places I gotta go? I got Uncle T's, I got K Hall. Yeah. That's it.
Used to have Wheels and Grill.
That's it.
Yeah.
They can go to Target, they can go to Walmart, they can go to shit. They can go to Home Depot, Lowe's, they can go wherever they want to.
I understand you're saying they have more options, but you're saying black people cannot be racist. And when I just posed the question that I did, gave a scenario, you said, yes, that would be a racist thing to do.
I did? I said yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, I didn't know I said yeah, but I just don't feel like there's racist because they got other options. They got more options than us.
Okay, so let's chop it down real hard.
Okay.
If I say black power, that's cool. If this dude says white power, it's taken completely differently. White power is taken differently than black power. Is it or is it not?
I don't take it differently.
I think it depends on who you.
If you hear a dude tomorrow morning outside yell white power, where do your thoughts go?
This nigga gonna put
I mean,
like it's
your thoughts
it's like white power, you know what I'm
but
saying?
in my mind, I'm
Whoa.
I'm not necessarily afraid. I don't get afraid because I hear somebody saying white power. I'm like, okay, that's another dumbass motherfucker that's on some bullshit. I don't necessarily hear that and then I turn into, whoa, you finna do some ignorant shit or some shit, or I don't know. I'm not afraid.
But the disparity.
Is that what I'm saying?
Like,
I'm not afraid.
Black power doesn't mean anti-white. You know,
I agree with you 100% on that.
And that's the fucked up part about it. Like it's empowering blacks, and I understand what you're saying about how racism is set up. We don't have the majority, so we can't widespread oppress. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, in being fair and being honest, black people can commit racist acts if they have the opportunity to.
Well, we can't. Hold on, we'll take that back. Old boy just committed a racist act. If we gonna keep it 100, right?
Old boy,
Jussie Smollett, the Empire dude.
How do you pronounce it?
Basically,
Smollett.
Categorized the MAGA people, did all this and that, and it was two Nigerian niggas. Basically,
It was really him.
it was really him.
That was racist.
But that was a racist.
That was racist.
That's if you think about it.
Black is a black.
You got a black dude got some
one
black people
incident.
to do some shit and blame white people for it.
And we all came for him.
It's not just
That's
black
racist.
people.
I agree.
It's Nigerians, the blackest of the blacks.
The blackest of
He got.
But he's
That's fucked up.
he's with the LGBT group. Though.
The LMNOP community.
See, like,
Right.
man,
So-
like, why does that exclude him? Why does that exclude him?
I don't think it is
Because it's separate. Like when
I don't think it-
So
when
you
you
as
go-
a black man, you were saying
I think it make us all
everything
look
is
bad.
separate as a gay black man. You're everything.
nah, they do separate themselves. They do separate.
They do.
themselves. They do separate themselves.
That's a different.
That's a different. When Obama
That's how they do it,
when
though.
Obama
Now-
fought for LGBT, that was a separate thing. That wasn't like black. That was just them in their own circle.
But that's what they're doing though.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get these comments up in here. They talking to us. Ladies, is saying, Ms. Tasha says they may have more options, but that don't exclude black people from being racist. Okay. Ms. Keetra says white power is different because it is said with the thought that their race is superior. Wifey, you better shout out your wife out, boy. Trying to get you some booty tonight. We trying to get you some tonight, JB.
He where he said he was gonna be.
He is exactly where he said.
Exactly where he said he was.
As you see, we are having a great discussion amongst the men.
Kinds of proof.
Because me and my wife, we have these
scriptures
discussions.
here soon. He's in good
Yeah.
hands.
Me and my wife, we
Hey,
have
what
these
my wife
discussions.
said? Hey, you better comment, sucker.
Hold on. Wife, your wife in here? Okay, I'm trying to make sure I ain't miss nobody. Exactly. Black power is not anti-white, but white power is anti-black. Now, I can agree with that statement.
It's anti a lot of things too, but mostly, nigga, we coming to do some harm.
Tasha saying good conversations, brother. That's what I wanted, man. But see,
But do y'all
black men get together
But
and
do
do
y'all
this.
really think that we should be aggressive just like how the white man treat us?
What do you mean when you say aggressive?
I don't have
how
time
they
for that
how
shit.
they just do us though? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they shouldn't be here. Oh, well, we need to call the police on do something wrong. Or they do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? You get what I mean?
Nah, because when that happened, I'd be like, that's some whole ass shit. So for
But
me,
why shit though? They do it to us.
because me as a real nigga, I wouldn't do that to nobody. If a motherfucker do that to me, and you know, I'm just not even by my morals, I feel like I stick to the code widespread. It ain't just what I'm saying. So if I'm just like, damn, that's a whole ass shit to do, even with whatever exclusions, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do no whole ass shit like that. No matter even if it was a black person that did the exact same thing.
I feel you on that.
Because black people do that shit, and you just, I mean, Jesus said
We could play the get back game, but what is that going to benefit us in the long run?
They're
Ain't
not
that,
on our side.
that
of the
basically
front.
what you're saying?
It's an uphill battle for nothing.
And I agree with the brother. That's one thing black people got. That's one thing. Like I said, when I told you I study white supremacy, white people stay on code. Black people don't stay on code. We gotta stay on code, whether we right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Whether this brother right or wrong. If you watch them, whether they right or wrong, they gonna stay on code. They not gonna say nothing.
They're not going to call each other out.
But see, a scenario like a black person, if something go down and they feel like you wrong, they Negro, you wrong. But
And tell it to the world.
Yeah, but the white person, they gonna sit back. No, they wrong that his fellow brother is wrong, but
They'll come up with something
together.
together.
Say nothing.
That's true.
He gonna
man.
take up for him.
That's
That's what
facts.
black folks gotta develop a code of conduct.
That's where I'm saying
that's the first.
brotherhood.
That's
But
the
they got
first
code
step.
of, you know,
That's the
black
first
people got code of conduct.
What is our code of
Like this
conduct?
man and his brother,
What is it?
We I feel like we got a code of conduct. Some stuff went down at work the other day, and you know, because he know how I am, so he kind of intercepted.
You know, it's just
You know what I'm
certain
saying?
things, man, that just
Cause he know me, he know
It's
how
crazy,
I get. You
man.
know, I'm gonna say how what I feel. I don't.
And I had to, you know, I just had to cut it
I'll
off.
give you that.
I had
You
to
gonna
cut it
speak your
off.
mind,
You know
JB.
what
I
I
done
mean?
seen
Your
JB,
mind.
boy.
I
I'll tell you real
I
fast.
tell him like, boy, I take.
Yeah,
you
tell
lying.
him
You
real quick,
well, you
man.
need to stop lying.
Yeah.
You need to stop lying. I tell them in a minute. I just I feel like they I ain't gonna say they respect me for that, but
Some people out for you though. Some white folks out for
Let me ask you this: can you? Let's make sure I say this right. I wrote it down. Making money. Can you make money in today's society and keep your integrity?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think so.
Most definitely.
100%.
I think so. You better save it though. You better
Give me
save
some.
it. You better be stacking it up.
You said yes. You most definitely
Come on.
agree. Why you say that?
I mean, like my brother doing now. You know what I'm saying? He got his thing going with the beard, everything.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That ain't compromising nothing at all.
I brought that up because it was the Steve Harvey versus Monique conversation, and Steve told her basically, you gotta
Image
Tap
you gotta
dance.
have.
you got an
Yeah,
image you gotta
Yeah,
have.
image you gotta have. I don't really believe in that, man. I always say be yourself. Like me, I'm myself all the time. Man.
But
I am myself all the time, and it's just crazy because you telling me I gotta be like, oh yes, sir, yes sir. Every time.
Otis' wife said she here. She want to make sure.
Yeah,
I want to
I
make
say
sure.
that.
I'm here, Otis.
Well, that's-
I'm here.
I'm here too.
So wifeys, they are here where they supposed to be.
But this the thing,
Yeah.
like that's Hollywood.
Right.
You can't be yourself in Hollywood. You gotta be
Right.
what they want you to be.
You gonna
But,
sacrifice
but
something.
I feel like you still can be yourself in Hollywood. You just ain't gonna blow up like everybody else doing so fast.
Damn Hollywood. Let's regular life.
That's why I respect
Regular
the brother.
life.
That's
Yeah,
why
you
I respect.
Can
that.
you make your
Okay.
money and still keep your integrity as a
Yes, I'm
man?
making money now. Yes,
I
sir.
think you can.
You can.
Okay.
You can. You really can.
You don't.
You can't.
Not all money, good money though. You know
You're
what I'm
right.
saying? It's gonna come down to what you, like you said, your integrity. Because you can make your change. Now it may be an offer that may, yeah, nigga, we gonna give y'all these millions and shit like that, but you may have to put a dress on them too. So you want
Some dudes that have lost their careers because they didn't put a dress on.
But
Jay Farrow,
Yeah.
he was on
But-
Saturday Night Live.
But it's
Wouldn't put a dress on.
But dude, he's still
Career short.
He's still doing all
But I
right.
feel
He doing
like he-
stand up, ain't he?
He's
still
doing
doing
stand up, but he ain't on Saturday Night Live and doing them
Sometimes you
impressions
ain't
and shit like he
But you
was.
ain't got
Bro.
to blow up like that.
Right.
True.
It
It
can make
depends
your
on
money.
it depends on what you
I agree with you on that,
what you want to
100%.
do.
I feel like we always have the black people. We have the foundation to build the shit because we always do, and then they take it from us. Creativity, all that shit, and we lose it. But we never do nothing with it when we have it, I guess. So we never support each other. You have it, and it's amongst us and it's in us, and then we get mad at white people when they come and steal shit.
Right.
And that's why I tell my wife all the time, like, as a business person doing business. Oh, I got the truck or the car.
Got real life going on. Man.
Like I tell my wife all the time, like, when you're black, because my wife has her own business on the side, and I tell her, as a black person dealing with other black people, you gotta basically be perfect, because they looking for a reason not to fuck with you no more.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? That's why she be on me. She be like, because I go hard. Like, when I get an order, my goal is, if you get it to me, if you place an order at a certain time, I'm trying to get it out the same day. She like, well, you got 2 days. That ain't the point. I'm gonna get it out the same day. Now, if I need them 2 days, I take them 2 days. But I'm all about because I'm big on customer service.
Sure.
If I go to a place and I got a good waitress, I'm gonna tip you good. Now, if you
I'm
bad,
like you,
bad,
JB. I'm good on service.
I get, you still gonna get $5 from me.
$5.
But
That's
you
it.
get $5 from. That's the
Get
least
the
I'm
high
gonna do.
five, but that's it.
But I'm big on customer service. But as a black person,
like
you got to
that.
be on your. You can't
I'm the same way.
really, afford to make mistakes. Now, the other groups, they can do it, but we can't.
Was that Daiquiri Shack? Had a whole big explosion because somebody said the food and the drinks was bad.
Hey, man, I went
We
down.
took
Ain't no
our
more
shit.
Daiquiri.
We took, man. I went up there the week of and went in there that Friday. And drink supply, food was good, service was good. Didn't have no problems, man.
It ain't no more.
Is it open? It's closed. It's closed. Is the next Shack closed? Oh, okay.
It's still open.
Yeah,
Where's
It's
that?
still open. Shackleford.
on Shackleford.
I'm about to say, goddamn,
Everybody know the address.
over by West End. You know West End bar? Shackleford.
They love it by the West End.
Waffle House.
Go to
Exxon.
She been looking for.
It's right up there. Got some good drinks, good food, man. I had to enjoyed ourselves.
Yes.
So it's not you can't listen to what everybody be saying, man, and just hop on board and hop on that train. And at the end of the day, we should just support each other.
It's all about support between the black community.
Don't
I
don't
really
bash them and break them down. Build them up and
Yeah.
keep coming back and spending your money
Because
with
some
them.
people do it, man. Some people do
We
it.
get mad at us and then don't want to spend no more money with us.
Yeah.
But then a Walmart or McDonald's, or they'll fuck your food up all goddamn time, every day, all day. You'll go right back.
You'll go back like I need another.
You'll go right
I
back.
want my money, man.
You're
Just
fresh
give me
back.
the same. Give me another sandwich of this.
Yeah.
Just like my brother here, you know what I'm saying? He doing his beard tree, oil and herbs, you know what I'm saying? It's like I supported him before I even knew about everything that he got, what he do and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people out there that like they bashed him about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll talk like, oh,
Bashed
man.
you, bro.
That was like, pretty much like, oh, you doing this? Oh, I hear you.
Make
and
jokes
stuff like that. Make jokes and stuff.
about it.
Like, man, just support the black man, man.
Yeah.
That's it. But then when they see him on the news, oh, you doing
Oh,
your
you
thing.
doing something
You
now,
doing your
boy.
thing, G.
Yeah.
Oh, now you want to support me.
I was getting my stuff from a
Crazy.
dude from California. And as soon as JB told me he did beard tree and all, I fuck that. I'm finna fuck with you. You here.
Yeah.
You right here. Keep that money right here. The problem, they say the black dollar lasts 60 seconds.
Yeah,
Literally.
I saw that.
6 hours. Other 6 hours.
Was it 6 hours? Let me get it right.
Like 6 hours.
Yeah. Off that's
Killer Mike.
that's Killer Mike.
Yeah.
yeah. And that's what kind of man that
That's
really
bad.
that episode really hurt my feelings, bro. Like, dude, it's that
It's
hard.
bad.
It's that hard to go shop with a black person. I mean, to find a black owned business now, like that really hurt my feelings. Like seriously.
We don't have those businesses no more like
No,
that,
so
man.
Nah,
it
it don't.
was
And,
segregation.
Like I'm reading a book.
Like it changed everything.
Oh, I read a book by Angela Rich, The Power of the Black Dollar, and she was talking about basically like how her back in the day, her grandmother, they used to drive like 30 minutes, hours out the way just to go shop black. Man, you know we
Wow.
ain't doing this shit now.
Hell no.
Oh, you going right around the corner Walmart.
It's hard. It's hard.
You not
hard
finna
to
go
pass,
across like I
boy.
stay and shit. You not finna go across the river to go to K Hall to go get no greens. You finna go to Walmart and get your greens.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? But I did that episode of Killer Mike. That kind of just made me want to do better, man. You know what I'm saying? And
You shot black this month, didn't you?
yeah, I did a little thing, man. And Facebook tried to shut me down, man, because of that shit. You know, because I put buy black on Friday, 501. Man, they sent me a message. They gonna talk about some discrimination shit. I was like, oh wow, they gonna put me in Facebook jail.
Lock you down for 30 days,
Shut me
boy. Sit
down,
you down.
you know?
You gonna be sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Yeah, man.
You was talking about segregation. I know my brother Harlem had some thoughts about the integration, segregation. That you had to talk with an older gentleman.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put you on the spot now.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but because people got to get the full context.
True.
When he said it and I heard it, it fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at the statement as a whole, it kind of makes a little bit of sense. It may not be what you want to hear, but it kind of make a little bit of sense. So he said, Harlem, I don't mean no harm when I say this, but when it comes to black people, he said integration was one of the worst things that could happen to us.
I agree.
Because we had everything black. You had to go,
Had to,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You ain't had no choice. Wasn't
Yeah.
no options.
Yeah.
You had to go black. And when as soon as integration came in, not only did it change everything, we stopped expecting a lot from ourselves because somebody else took care of it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it fucked me up when I heard it. I was like, damn, this nigga here. What? Integration is where it's at. Then I sat and thought, and you had to think. Several events passed by the time he told me that statement and me thinking back on it. And I was like, okay. In that sense, you may be right, because we could have, how far ahead would we have been if it would have stayed on that path? You feel what I'm saying? As far as us having
That's true.
shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see both sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? But when he said that, I had to look at it in context and be like, okay, he kind of probably got a little point to that.
Mm-hmm. Because you gotta, I think about why would they want to integrate? They want that black dollar. Like, dude, like Killer Mike said, black people don't know how powerful their dollar is.
Man,
If we was on an island by ourselves, we'd be the 10th richest country in the world.
damn.
That's how powerful our dollar is. I talk to my kids. I tell them I ain't gonna say every year, 2 years in a row. I said, if I had some power, you know what I tell all black people? I tell my kids, they don't agree with me. They be like, nah, Dad, you tripping. I said, I would not say don't celebrate Christmas. I would say, enjoy your family, but don't buy. Do you know we was shit? That was shit. That black people, that was shit. That would shut it down.
Christmas.
I would say, if you just gotta buy something for your kids, do it on their birthday. That's just my opinion. Because just to show people, how powerful our dollar is, man. We spend a lot of money, bro. We spend a lot of money.
We just spend a lot of money on Black Friday.
Nigga.
The wrong thing.
And they don't even people don't even know what Black Friday means, man.
That's bad, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
I feel like we gotta get better, man, like in the black community, like support each other. Period.
I told man,
we got to.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what I told my wife the other day, and it just came out. We was talking this like Thursday night, Friday night. I was on the road. We was just chopping it up. I told my wife, I said, man, we would fuck around, we'd be back in slavery, man, the way shit going. Because I just sit back and look at shit, like the way we conducting ourselves. Like, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, taking care of business. That's just my personal opinion. But, man, we got to do better. I love black people. I love like, and I know we intimidate them.
How can we do better as black men? Let's not give a blanket.
We gotta talk to each other, talk to our youngsters. That's the first thing.
You gotta talk to you.
You gotta talk to the youth.
That's what
we gotta talk. We gotta do this right here. We gotta talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta talk to each other. We gotta save our money. We gotta build. Yeah. That's a step.
I definitely spend your money more wisely.
More wisely, yeah, man.
You'll blow some shit on some material real quick and be in
a lot of people pays, G.
That shit ridiculous now.
That's ridiculous.
I cannot deal.
I only own a pair of J's, bro.
I can't.
I don't either.
I can't own a pair of J's. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that's just.
I don't know.
That's just ain't. That's different.
Old school. I feel like we gotta get into just like, you know, just owning shit, like investing and buying shit. Like, you know, an old school cat. Man, he I used to work with him. He came over to my section every day talking about the stock market. I didn't get it. One day it just clicked. I was like, oh, okay. And I started fucking with it. I've been talking to him about the shit. You know, I talk to him about it. Any chance I get, I talk to people about just investing. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody don't want to. Let's just keep it 100 though.
People don't want to listen. Yeah.
Everybody don't want to do that.
No. Yeah. They think they losing now.
And it's not just being black. I'm just saying everybody. I think, man, it's people that want to be better and do better and want more and want to be more.
They got the mind frame.
And then you got the ones that just they cool with where they at.
But
they cool with.
I don't feel like you should be comfortable for you.
But it's people that's cool with that.
But you shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be.
You know.
But it's people that's comfortable with complaining.
Yeah. That ain't right.
Letting somebody else yield the power over your life. I feel like I got a room full of brothers that's not only trying, doing, pursuing, putting the effort and energy and into being something other than what's provided to them. Like you're not just settling for what your job would give you. You could.
Yeah.
That's good. And that would be easy. Why? Because you make good goddamn money. You a truck driver.
Yeah.
You could, but you want to do more. You want to be better. You want to push yourself.
You gotta have a different life. You gotta have a different life. You gotta have a different thing other than just working for. I ain't gonna just say the white man, but it is the white man. You know, working for the white man.
It is.
But I feel like you gotta always have some kind of trade, man. You gotta be able to do something. Like he doing this beer tree oil.
Talk about the trade, man.
Beer tree oil. You know what I'm saying? You got your food thing going on. You know, I ain't did it yet. I'm gonna do it. I promise I am.
Y'all gonna try to goddamn
yeah, I'm gonna do
bullshitting, guy. I'm calling y'all that.
I just put myself out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just going. You know, I feel like you need to do something like that. You know, me. My wife tell me all the time, like, oh yeah, you're a truck driver, but I can fix on cars. I can paint cars. I can do all this stuff. I ain't got a license, but I learned a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I could do a lot of stuff, but I feel like need trades. Like even in school, you know what I'm saying? They teaching them. Don't get me wrong. They teaching them education, all this and the other stuff. But I feel like they need to put more trades in school. To be honest,
trade.
It's like
people think that you
anything.
I'm not
something.
Work saying you have to go out
be
here.
Productive. They just want to jump on.
Want to go to college?
They want to jump on. Like
got people that want to go to college that want to do this shit and that want to waste their time. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna say waste their time.
Just gonna say it, bro. waste their time because they're gonna get them degrees a lot of times and don't even use it.
I know people that had degrees that went to the college for a year and they working at McDonald's like a motherfucker. Trying to make two jobs work. Working McDonald's one day and Family Dollar at night or Kroger at night, working overnight, trying to just make some money. You got this hell of a degree that you just went to school and paid all this goddamn thousands of dollars for. I went to truck driving school, $10,000, got $5,000 paid for. My $1,000, I paid the rest. I paid that $5,000. That's $10,000, and now I'm making almost $70,000. Cause I ain't in there like y'all niggas up in there. Hey, y'all big ballers, y'all called us. Hey,
same man as me. Hey, but listen. Yes, it is. But you know, we got a trade. It's a trade.
Trade.
We got a trade. We got, but it's also a thing that when you make, I feel like as a black man or black woman or man or black in the black community, you pretty much when you get a trade, you're speaking for yourself. You can work for yourself. As a truck driver, you can go buy your own truck.
That's damn
Go
true.
and do what you need to do. But if you get a medical assistance license or RN, guess who you got to work for? The white person. You ain't finna get your own hospital. It's hard. They ain't gonna give you the loan for it.
But you could get your own practice.
You can get your own practice. But they make it more harder for you as being a black
Because
person.
I go to a black dentist, she got her own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
But
rare. It's rare, but
it's
I
rare,
don't know what
but
she went through.
She had to go through a lot. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to go through a lot just to get.
How much you go through a lot?
I'm sorry, but it's cool. It's cool. I really enjoy
Well,
it.
you know
I
what I'm
like to see
saying?
this.
It's just, but I feel like get a trade. Don't be wrong. Don't be your RN. You want to better yourself that way? Go and do it. If you didn't get a job yet, it's okay. But get a trade and start doing something for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you can make your money even if they fire you, because they can fire you anytime they want to. That's the whole thing. You need to get something that they can't fire. Like Jamie over here, you can't fire him from his own stuff. You can't. You don't got to order. You ain't got to order him. You can get somebody else to order. But he working for himself.
Now let me get to some of these comments. We done had a lot of people comment. Wifey been over here commenting.
Cool.
Wifey, say how so? If blacks, for example, are expected to follow an image of a white man, ranging from hairstyle, what you wearing, how you wear it, etc. God damn, she just hit some shit. Because I feel like black men and black women, whether we know it or not, there is some capitulation when it comes to how we think every day, because we have been drilled and it's been drained in our mindset to live in this white supremacist society. Do you disagree or agree? You want to say it again?
I agree that it's kind of been indoctrinated. You know,
That's a good woman, boy. God damn, you got a good woman.
She got a good
Baby.
leader. You know, so it works out. But I agree with that. I'll say. I mean, racism is taught though. It's both
Talk to
sided.
us.
It's both sided.
Exactly.
It's both
Let's
sided.
talk to us.
The same way that white people are telling their children, don't fuck with black people. They're bad. They're this. Black people are telling those exact same things.
My mom told me that.
Don't fuck with white people.
I ain't gonna lie.
They're
Shit,
evil.
let's keep it
That's
100.
racist. You know what I'm saying?
Did your parents tell you not to fuck with white folks growing up?
No, you know.
How did you develop this mindset then?
Uh,
Where did it come from? Did you have an experience?
Nah, man. Like, cause in school it was like we I ain't gonna say we fuck with the white folks, but it was like we was cool. Like it wasn't like no cool, like we, you know, no tap dance type shit. But everybody was kind of, you know, we weren't looking for it. I think I started when I got older. I was listening to this cat named Tariq. And you know, we just started pointing out little stuff, and then I started being more conscious.
Tariq.
You know what I'm saying, about stuff. And but that's it, man. Like, so I got a million things going through my mind. So do you feel like we shouldn't talk to our kids about it? Or why they
heard all that? It's all
kids about it?
I definitely feel like it's a conversation to be had, but
I'm gonna have to have.
I mean, because my mama clearly explained to me that like it's like people do. It was a push to me like people do fucked up shit.
Right.
Okay. These are the things that white people have done. These are the things that these other people have done. People do fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? And since an early age, because I was in GT classes and shit, my classmates was white kids. So I mean, I'm a kid, and my mama not giving me no white people hate speeches, just for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She like, shit, it's bad people and it's good people. You know what I'm saying? Befriend the good people, stay away from the bad people, and it is what it is. And everybody that's around me is white. It's me and two other black kids, you know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, okay, cool. And they wasn't doing shit to me. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't treating me no different because I was smarter than them. I was leading them. They like, though it was an early experience in being a minority, I was still in a power position. Like, yeah, I'm the only black male in this class, but I'm the top student in this class. So I will say that I've had a unique experience, but
Did you ever have your nigga wake up moment with those white kids?
absolutely in 5th grade, I went to a like job shadow day with a very, very dear friend of the family. And he was a teacher at Central High. And at that time, I wanted to be a teacher, and I went up there, and everything was cool. And at lunchtime, I went outside and sat with the white kids. And one of the black kids that was in the class, it was like 9th graders, and I was in 5th grade. So 9th graders is grown to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the smaller you are, the bigger everything else.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we came back from lunch, we got in class, and the dude like straight up looked at me in the face and was like, "You a sellout." I was like, "Damn, for what?" You know what I'm saying? And just by chance, a fight had happened in the cafeteria that day, and they were just like, "Shit, it was a fight that you didn't see. You was out there with the white kids. That's not what you're supposed to do when you get here. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be with us." And it was just like, shit. They invited me to come sit with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't like, wasn't none of y'all like, hey, lunch is at this time, we over here. They was just like, hey, lunch is at this time, we over here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, cool. Fuck it. Like, I'm fucking with who fucking with me.
Right. I feel like, man, as a kid, man, as a kid, man, nobody is like racist as a kid. You know what I'm saying? You innocent.
It's
You innocent as hell. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the different race. You got here, got them white boys as friends, black boys as friends. Like, everybody just friends. But then it's like it becomes in the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mama or your father taught you to be racist, man. Like, nah, don't do this because he this color. Or we went through this. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, we went through some stuff. We went through some stuff. They went through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody went through something. But it's just how it is now. It's so bad because they teaching them that. It's like saying,
and that used to be, you know, I ain't gonna say racism had ever been quiet, but you know, it was rarely talked about for a minute. And now that's all full blown display. Like,
Shit, everything now.
Fuck you.
Everything,
like, you know, what I'm saying?
Everything's full.
It's in your face, man.
Everything.
Because I'm about like Clue. Like, shit. I grew up around white kids and shit. Like, my mom was a librarian and a principal. Like, nigga, I ain't had no choice but to, you know what I'm saying, be around all different kind of people. Now, I was taught what happened and the shit that went on, and that it's different kinds of people. And I didn't even really experience racism until I didn't even really realize it was racist until years afterward. But I was like 9, 10. I was going to it was a church camp, Guy Springs First Baptist Church, big ass church on the highway. Now I'm just going to church. I ain't never realized that I'm the only black kid. I'm the only black kid, nigga, black male at this church camp out in the middle of some fucking woods somewhere. I can't even remember where it's at. You feel what I'm saying? It was me. My sister was there too. She was like one of the only black girls there, nigga. If I was to show you a photo of me at camp, you probably couldn't find me. But we was walking into the big ass thing where they was holding the service or whatever, and I was with my nigga Hunter, because there's always a white dude named Hunter around. We walk into the thing, and a white dude pointed to me. He said, "Hey, your line is over there," and pointed to a trash can. I didn't put two and two together until years later, nigga, but he was taught that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, kicking it with Hunter, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I was just chilling. I knew I was probably the only person that looked like me there, but it wasn't singled out until that moment. And I didn't realize that shit until years later, nigga.
Like, do you feel like as a black person, do you feel like we feel like kids for not talking to them about that? If the other group is talking to their kids about it, but we talking, make, you know,
I mean,
be
It
peaceful.
depends on how you present
yeah,
it.
yeah. I definitely feel like you're failing your children if you don't discuss with them the disparities of race relationships in America. Like that's something you have to be ready for. But I don't feel like you're failing them if you're not giving them a hate speech. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not how I was raised. And I mean, like, I've been in some very racist situations. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Arkansas. I've lived in Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi,
Yeah.
you know, Texas. Like, I've seen some racist shit. But like, I've been helped tenfold by white people. Like, I've had some good white people really reach out and catch me when it was about over with for me. And again, I'll say I from the stories that I can compare with my own that I've heard, I've had a unique experience. But this is my experience. You know
True.
what I'm saying? And at the end of everything, like no matter who it is, what happened, what they did, perception is reality. You know what I'm saying? However real these things are to you is what's the makeup of your life. You know what I'm saying? So the way that I feel is based off of my experiences. And I'll say I've had enough good experiences with other races, white, Mexican, Chinese, indifferent, to say that I know that it's fucked up people than to tell my child, watch out for white people.
Pause.
Hold
Pause.
on.
Pause. Let's pause real quick. Let's pause. Let me get through these comments. I'm just gonna run through them real fast. The problem is many lose their identity in the midst of rising. Just be your authentic self. Everything else will follow. Money should not change you. Stuck in a poverty mindset. One has to want more. Mr. Touch been coming my ass out. Say if one tap into their own gifts, they can succeed even without the degree. It's all about knowing who you are and what you want. Mr. Derek Brooks say, man, I cannot
Yeah,
wait
I'ma have
to
to
be
get Brooks
on
on
this
this
show.
show.
And Brooks, you can come holler at us, bro. Ain't it, man?
I'm gonna have to set that up.
All for it.
Yeah,
All
okay.
for it, man. Come holler at me. A lot of high schools are now offering classes that specialize in the training of particular trades. However, the importance of a trade is not being stressed enough in today's youth. They don't understand.
Man.
Yeah, my kid.
Keith
You know
Brooks,
Brooks like a motherfucker. Bro.
this is some real talk.
Derek
Thanks.
Brooks like a
That's my
motherfucker.
first
Man,
cousin.
let me tell you, this man here, bro.
First cousin.
Bro was my youth. I'm talking about vital years from like 10 on up, bro. When I got in the car accident and almost beat a nigga ass, this man was there to save me, bro. Like,
Calm down. Saved your life.
boy, saved my life. Like, I was about to beat this man ass in traffic, and all I seen was Elder Brooks asked him, "Hey, you need to," because that nigga hit me and hit somebody else, and fuck around and hit the pole. But when I seen him bounce back and had breath in his body, you done fucked up the mothership. I had a Buick, nice ass Buick. It didn't have no 20s on it, but it had some 18s.
It was yours.
And that bitch was nice.
The
And that-
mothership, man.
The mothership killed it. And I almost killed the man in traffic, bro. Oh my god.
The mothership still jamming screw. Wherever it's at, right now,
Yeah.
you know the mothership still jamming screw.
Tasha say you go through a lot, but your determination has to be stronger than that stuck mindset. Says you make Miss Dearborn been showing out. She been showing out. Somebody else. Your wife has been showing out too, Mr. That's what everything in life, from racism, religion, education, etc. We often follow what we are taught until we decide to do our own research, take a step back, and actually look at what's going on around.
You have to gain
Yeah, I
your
mean,
own
I just feel like we all have our different experiences. Like, I
What's your experience,
man,
my
I
brother?
just feel like I
Growing up.
well, at the end of the day, like I grew up, I came up in the projects. I didn't even know that was bad until I got older.
Mhm.
Like we was still cool. We was eating
You was
it.
in the moment,
We was cool. I didn't think nothing of it. Like I didn't think it was like we poor until I got older. You know what I'm
Mhm.
I
saying?
know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
But it's like as an adult, like I just see stuff and I peep stuff. Now I'm you know what I'm saying? Like the other day he didn't even catch it, but I didn't even say nothing to him because I didn't want to bring it up. Like we leaving the gym. We walking to our car. This lady coming from the revenue office. she stops.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I see it all.
Like
Boy.
she stopped, like we finna rob her or something. We coming from the gym, like because her car was like she had to cross us.
Deal with that all the time.
You know what I'm saying? But I
I'm
like,
walking to Walmart.
I caught that. But I didn't even
But they
say
always
nothing
make
because I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I didn't
Sure.
want to like, you
It's
know,
sad.
but it's just, I mean,
Yeah, it is, man.
I guess I got a question. Do y'all feel like, I guess, I don't, I may say it right, I may not be saying it right. Is the black man like at attack? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, because so much bad, like they say we like the most hated person in the world. That's what statistics say.
Definitely.
I really feel
I
like we the
definitely
most
agree
loving
with that.
person in the world, man. It really is, man.
Man,
I'm
the
talking
black
about
man
like,
is
I'm
under
talking about like
attack.
from other groups.
Yeah,
The black man is under attack. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Wholeheartedly.
Almost there.
Yes.
Yes.
I wholeheartedly
They
agree with
trying
that.
to
And they've been doing it for years. I mean,
But they've been doing it though. They even with slavery, man. Like they get you like to say, my wife. You know what I'm saying? My wife and me back in slavery or something like that. They'll like literally try to do everything to make me look bad in front of my wife for her to literally look down on me. They'll do stuff like that. Okay, I want your wife. I gotta sit there and accept it. Back in slavery, you gotta sit there and accept it. Now I'm not accepting it. But it's like back then you gotta accept it. So in other words, your wife started looking at you like you not a man. They literally in a black mirror, they trying to make you look like you not the man that you really is. But we gotta do it every day. We gotta like say like, okay, we gotta prove ourselves as men every day.
Shit. Talk
That's
to me,
crazy.
Otis.
Hey, it's deep though, man, but we got to though. That's the worst thing though.
Okay.
Why do we gotta keep on proving ourselves as men, but we is men?
You got to prove yourself
As a man
out
every
in the
time.
world. And then sometimes you got to come home and prove yourself.
It's
still.
exactly what you gotta do.
Man, no, man. And
That's some
and
deep
that's
stuff,
another
though.
thing. Like,
Let's talk about it,
let me
fellas.
talk about that. I tell my wife all the time, but I don't have this problem though. You know what I'm saying? My wife, I don't have no problem. Like me and my wife, we cool. But I've been in other relationships where I just feel like we don't, black men, we don't come home and talk about what we went through at work.
I don't want to talk about it.
If we go through some bullshit, sometimes we go through some bullshit at work. When we come home, that need to be a peace place.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be arguing. We just got through, fighting a war before we got here. You know what I'm saying? We want to come home and relax and be cool. No, we don't tell everything that we go through, but that's just a little message for the women. You know what I'm saying? Don't come home. My brother come home because he got his shoes in the middle of the floor.
Why you got your shoes?
You going off on it? He just got out. He don't work
It's a big
14
battle
hours.
out there to
You
be
know what I'm
fair.
saying?
You don't know what I went through, G.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to leave them shoes in the middle of the goddamn floor right there.
It be days like that, man. Man, it's hard out there,
But
especially our job, man. We got to deal with some folks, man.
But this is
We got to deal with some people, man.
I don't, as a black man, I'm like this shit. It don't bother me. Like I'm strong. Like I don't want to play the victim here.
Right.
So I feel like we done talked about what's going on. Let's talk about the solution now.
But I always say, why not be the victim finally, man?
I don't want to play too much on the victim because I feel like that's an excuse. I feel like we got to get.
That's an excuse. Yeah,
We got to get past that. We got to get past that. I feel like we can say we know white supremacy and white people, all that. It holds us back to a certain extent, but at the same time, it really don't.
No, I don't understand.
Because I feel like
Just
we
feel like
as
you
black men, black women, we have the ability to change our situation whether we want to or not. It's up to us to do that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, I took time away from. I spent time worried about politics and smoking black and milds, and all my attention was focused on other shit. When I started putting my attention toward my goals and my dreams and shit that I wanted to do, shit started to change for me.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, well, let me focus on this shit.
Yeah.
And some people have to tell me something about Donald Trump for me to fucking care about it.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it's like
Nothing.
I'm so caught up into what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do and where I'm going, where I see myself, where I'm pushing and striving to get to. I'm not fucked up about none of that.
Stop worrying about it.
None of that's gonna hold me back
Can't
from.
worry about it.
I'm already in my mindset. Ain't none of what fucking Donald Trump got going on finna stop me from what I'm doing. because I'm doing it in the midst of all of it. I was doing it before.
Don't keep on doing.
I'm gonna keep doing it afterwards. I can remember times where I wasn't doing shit, and I was sitting back complaining about motherfuckers not doing shit for me.
Exactly.
How crazy is that? I wasn't doing shit, but I'm sitting back complaining about motherfuckers not doing shit for me because I voted for them. Fuck that.
No, I said, I even tell my wife. I even tell my wife, man. I said, regardless who the president, who whatever, what they change, it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop me from continuing to work for my family, doing what I need to do for my family, regardless of who president or whatever. I gotta do it. Period. Can't be stopped. You can't stop. As a black man, you can't stop. You gotta keep on going. I feel like, man, you have to.
Final thoughts, fellas. Last question. We're gonna start with JB. You said it. We can sit and complain and we can talk about what all this and all that. Give me a solution to the problems that we can fix where we at in our lives amongst each other.
Man, my solution is just basically just talk to the youth and just just stack your paper up and just build something. You know what I'm saying? Create your own shit. You know what I mean? And just support each other. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know we've been talking what we've been talking about, but a long time ago, I know I talk about it. I know a lot about it, but I had to check myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop focusing on that shit. Just do focus on some positive shit. Just like, this, what you got going on, and let this shit be. Like, now, if I see it, I see it. I know it. I know what it is when I see it, but I'm not like I used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I could talk about it with you guys, but I ain't like that. I mean, I'm trying to work on me. I'm trying to work, you know what I'm saying? Because I know can't nobody stop me from what I'm gonna do. Like my brother just said, man. You know what I'm saying? We just that's basically just talk that, and that's what I do. I got younger cousins. I'll tell you a story and real quick. I got a cousin just graduated, younger cousin. His mom and his dad, they was the ones. Daddy wanted to go to a military. His mama wanted to go to college. He wasn't really no college guy. He working at UPS. I said, bro, I can't tell you what to do, but I can give you an idea. I said, you at UPS. I said, you ever thought about driving trucks? He's like, yeah, I thought about it. I thought about going to Pulaski Tech. Next thing I know, the brother, he got a CDL. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he still work. He just too young to drive for them, but he got his feet right there. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't about telling nobody. Just give ideas. It's like we hate to tell each other anything. Like you could be successful doing something. You hate to say, hey,
see
brother,
somebody else doing
like
it.
my kids, like when they all, we at the house and I'm mixing up my shit, doing my thing. I'll come and let me show y'all this what I'm doing, because
That's good.
Y'all gonna do this. I ain't
That's
gonna do
real
this.
good.
You know what I'm saying? And if you just dropping a few essential oil, and you know what I'm saying,
Let them see
you see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Because they always see you going out the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Daddy got to go to work.
So, boy,
Daddy got to go to work.
Exactly.
my daughter said every time, there you go again.
Boy,
Phone,
you can't say
I'll be
nothing.
back, baby. I'll be
You straight,
back.
bro? Go ahead. You straight? Oh, yeah. Right up to the left. Walk out the door. First one to the left. Yep. Shit. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah. Oh, no.
What's up, man?
Sorry,
What's
my
up,
brother.
man? What's up, man?
Give me a solution, man. How can we fix the relationship amongst each other?
Man, I always say, man, mine's real quick, man. I say support each other, man, and everything we do, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like I told y'all, I ain't no clue. I'm gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna get the vibe of it. More like I found out he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna tell everybody else about it. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's. I feel like let's build each other instead of like put down each other. That's what a lot of people do.
It's easy.
Put down.
See it every day.
Every time. You know what I'm saying? All that, man. I said, man, let's build each other and keep on going. And sky's the limit, man.
Clue.
You gotta think of multiple things.
My brother, how can we fix the relationship amongst each other, man?
I feel like my remedy for every relationship, period, is clear and effective communication.
I like that.
For every relationship between black men and brothers, relationship between black men and black women as counterparts, relationship between men as women, men and women, or men and men, women and women. Any relationship can be remediated and healed, maintained through direct and communication. And the tricky part is the part that hurts the most is saying exactly what you feel when you thought it.
Yeah.
It's not hanging on to it and letting the situation fester and talking about it tomorrow. Because you let it build, you let it turn into more than what it should have ever been.
You talking about some more shit now, Clue? Goddamn. You done brought up some more shit.
That's
But a lot of people do that.
any relationship, any interaction with anyone, clear communication is the solution.
It's another thing.
Right?
Another
Boy.
Jamming Harlem.
What you got for me, Harlem? Final thoughts, brother.
Uh,
How can we be better amongst each other?
Man, it's gonna take us to really trust each other, and sometimes that trust gonna be fucked up, and it may not go the way we expected, but it's gonna take a whole lot of just being down the ride and however it go, left or
Fuck
right.
it.
Man, you got to. I'm down for you.
I'm
Even if you
down
messed
for
me up
you.
right now.
It's
man.
gonna,
Hey,
it's
I'm
gonna
coming
take
back.
that because we
coming back.
at a stage where we got to build, bro, and it's not gonna get nowhere without actually having trust in the next man. You know what I'm saying? That maybe us two together can put some shit forward
I
to
feel,
build
you
this
know what I'm
up.
saying? Like you said, we got to talk to each other though.
Gotta
You know what
talk.
I'm saying? If you, it's just like if his beard stuff on right, I'm sorry, Harlem, but if his beard stuff right, I'm like, hey, bro, this kind of broke me out right here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could do this. We got to support each other and talk to each other. For the next person can, you know what I'm saying? He can like, okay, I can change this.
Right.
Let's do it. That's it, man. That's how it is.
All right, fellas. Harlem, you ain't got no drink. Last toast, damn it. Glasses.
To wealth and
Clink,
health.
clink.
Well, for hell.
To wealth and
Fellas,
health. Harlem ain't got
to
no
black
drink.
men, to black us, man, to mansions.
Wait. Before we go, man, I got
Oh, shit. You brought some gifts.
I didn't know he was gonna be here.
Oh,
I see him on the show all the time.
you brought some
I'm
gifts,
sorry.
man.
I'm bro. I promise I'm okay.
He gonna make it up, man. We got.
I promise I'm okay.
Y'all know each other now. That's the thing. Y'all didn't know each other before. We building relationships.
I just found out who you is. I just found out who you is.
Who you bought an oil for?
You
bought me one? I'ma give him.
You place the order with him. You place the order with JB. I'm gonna buy it for you.
We getting oil on the show, man.
I got it.
Oh,
I got
man.
it. I got it.
Well,
You like growing your beard? You growing your beard?
Let's try it out.
Let's try that.
This ain't
Let's
got
try
oil.
that.
This ain't just for your beard now. You can put it on your hair.
Oh, you put it everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Craig.
Will it
Craig,
regrow?
what's my bad?
Will it regrow hair?
Hey, Craig. Hey,
It make if you're bald head, it give you a good shine. It give you a good shine. It give you a good shine.
If it's
Rick-
they gonna go bald.
First of all,
Ricky Lewis said he shaved his head with that
Fuck
bomb,
you.
man, that bomb.
Hey, I'm just saying, I put it in my hair. Hey, I got some long hair, but I'm just saying,
I got
if it's
Man.
genetic, thank you.
real talk, bro. That's real
Hey,
shit.
Craig, back on you. But
I hope you like it, man. I hope y'all like
Hey,
it.
I don't know what to
put it to
say.
great use.
Yeah.
I feel bad though. I hate it.
Don't feel bad, man.
brother. Like life happens.
Yeah.
Hey, but we met each other today,
And the guy
and we know what we're gonna do for each
we
other.
know who we got.
Another good episode,
Break it
man.
down. Do he know how to use it before we go?
Break it down. Shit, you got tell us.
Explain to
You
me.
gotta explain
He got the beard wash.
the beard wash.
He got the beard balm. He got the beard oil.
Okay.
First of all, you got to get your beard a
You
wash
can get
day.
the set.
A wash day. You got to get a wash day. My wash day is Saturday. Wash your beard once a week. You can use that beard wash for your face also and your hair. All right, but you're gonna use the balm and your oil every day. Before you use your balm, wet your get a little water out the sink, wet your beard down, and then you apply your balm and then your oil every day. It don't take a lot, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it don't take a lot because it's gonna the longer it stay in there, the more it's gonna it moisturize and shine, and it's gonna stay in there all
I need
day.
that. My beard game lacking right now. I'm not really happy.
He gonna get you right, man. He gonna get you
Craig
right.
Craig told me about you, man. That's why.
He gonna get you right, man.
Yeah.
Once again, man, thank y'all fellas for coming through. This was
No
great.
sweat,
This was
man.
dope.
No
This
sweat.
was excellent, man. King Talk Mansions, part 3. We're gonna do this again. Have y'all back one more time. Would you come back again? I'm asking the same group.
I'll be back, man.
Come back, man. We're gonna do this again.
We're gonna come up with another topic. I mean,
Yeah.
we talk. We done covered.
Yeah, we done covered. Yeah,
racist support. Let's talk about something.
it started there. We went there. It needs to be talked about. We hold a lot in, fellas. Next time we're gonna talk about this relationship shit that you brought up. That's what we're the next one.
That's what I wanted.
Because you said something just then, and I wanted to touch on that. We're gonna get back to it. We started talking about racism, man. It just went down, and we put it all out.
That we'll save for the next one. Man.
Part 4.
I'm ready for the next.
Part 4 is coming. Thank y'all, man. This early conduct ENT. Make sure you like, share, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, follow, Springer, Google Play, Apple Podcasts. Download that shit right now. Appreciate y'all, man. We out. We build
For sure.
man. Another.